to actually create
So for now, is it only these kind of pillows and these products that you're producing, or you have other things that you're producing? But however, do you have other products you still intend to produce and you are still to launch them from these waste products?
Female wig. Yeah, the wig people here is actually made with plastic waste.
Wow.
So we can. This is actually just us showing that this is what can be done, but there's so much more that can be done with plastics, and we are exploring them.
How is the local government of this area or Nigeria or Akwa Ibom trying to, get into this? Because what up, Nigerians? I am here in a factory. I always tell you Nigerians do fantastic things, unbelievable things. Basically, I'm in a factory where Nigerians transform this. These are our plastic containers. You see them flying all over the streets. All these plastic containers you see. And these wrappons, any kind of wrappon, pure water wrappons, and basically the garbage people throw and make the place messy. And somehow, some Nigerian youth have managed to find a way to transform these things into this. Guys, can you believe it? Transforming plastics, all this rubbish where they try anyhow, into this fantastic thing. How much can they sell this pillow? They use this kind of pillows on planes, use it for the bed to sleep. There are so many ways they can use these particular pillows and so many other items they are producing. It's not just pillow. But guys, it's mind-blowing that they are doing all of it from plastic. And we say Nigerians are not creative. No, come on. I'm about to take you guys through the process, introduce you to the people. And if you are in the pillow business or you want to buy things like this and sell, come on, get ready, because I'm about to link you up to a fantastic place where you are going to make money. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Wow. All right, guys, I'm here with Mr. Obong Matthew, our able Nigerian brother with a fine smile. Are you single, sir?
Very much.
Brother's still a singer and he's an entrepreneur, That's how it goes. So, man, I am like really, really overwhelmed, and I'm shocked to see what you guys are doing here. Like, it's surprising. People think African youths are lazy.
Nah, not us. We're really enterprising.
Yeah. So basically, you've managed to find a way how to give yourself a job, how to not just give yourself a job, but be creative and be productive to the Nigerians community and help the economy, basically by transforming plastic waste, into amazing products that you're doing here. So, like, where did this come from?
Well, it came from a need. If you look at around town, you see these pure water sachets that people are throwing away is actually a resource.
Yeah.
And it's also dangerous if it's disposed improperly.
Yeah.
So when we couldn't find anyone that was recycling it, when we started, we had to get creative. And somehow the story has been building that way because people now saw what we're doing and started bringing their own supplies too. And now we have like a bank for water sachets. People drink it, and then when instead of throwing it out, people are bringing it into us to change the narrative, to actually use this thing that could cause problems to do something that is much more valuable.
Wow, that's interesting. So basically, you got the idea and you discovered that the place was messy, and now that you are helping the community because people are now buying their sachet water and they are bringing you the plastics immediately.
That's correct.
Or you go buy them. How do you do it?
Well, we actually started a bank. When we started, we couldn't buy it, so because it had very low value. So what we did was get our friends to become part of what we are doing. Okay. So now they brought their plastics and then they banked it with us. Okay. So it is a community-owned project. Okay. So you can actually use your plastic waste to come in here, but now we can actually buy the sachets from people who are disposing them. So when you bring them here, it's like a bank for pure water sachets. This is actually where we store them. So when you give us your sachets, we record it, and then we give you the value when we actually create it.
Okay, but do you guys like motivate those who bring the...
Yes, that's what I mean, that the value for the plastic is there. So we give that to you. And also your plastics can become your investment in plastic culture.
I get it.
Yeah.
But where did this idea come from? Like, where did you see it? How did you get to know that you can actually transform plastic waste into pillows and other valuable products?
Well, the idea came organically because for me, when I started, my plan was just to keep the litter off the streets, and especially off this compound because my dad was still alive then. He would complain about these sachets and plastics littering his farm. Yeah. So I decided, okay, I don't want to be part of that inconvenience to him. Yeah. I'll keep my own plastics, go recycle them. Unfortunately, I just returned to you after a time away, so I couldn't find anybody that was recycling plastics in this scale. So I just kept mine. People started seeing how I was keeping mine, and started keeping theirs too. So I'll go
But
around.
when you say you just returned here, were you like outside Nigeria?
Yeah, I was outside Nigeria for a while. I was in Asia.
Okay, you were in Asia. So basically, in Asia, you had seen how they were doing it.
Well, in Asia, you actually recycle plastics, or you actually dispose waste properly. So littering is not really encouraged. I lived in Malaysia, and in Singapore, you don't even try to even throw things on the ground.
Oh, fantastic.
So that culture of throwing things on the ground is, for me, it was really weird, because even growing up here, in school, you had to go and pick when you went to school late. So people did not really litter. So the litter culture really shocked me. So I was like, what is happening? Why is my dad talking about this thing several years after I had left? He's still saying the same thing and no change. How can I say this thing differently and let people, key into that change? So this is how it all happened. So using my, I love entrepreneurship and I'm creative. So leveraging my natural, got it from my dad to my entrepreneurial spirit, I started thinking of how can we build this opportunity without money, because when we started, money was a big, it was a big barrier to the entry. So we started thinking of how can we build this from the ground up. So we started thinking creatively, and I realized that this thing that people were throwing out, that was the problem, was actually a resource. I didn't know that. So we started thinking of how can we now look at how to convert it into. So we looked at the problem, looked at the possible solutions, and we started somewhere to start collecting it, because this is the main problem, collecting it in a good form. So that's why you can store them inside. If you go to other waste recycling factories, you see that this cannot be inside the house, because it looks so messy. So now people can actually leave this in their home, because they understand that once you use your plastic waste, segregate them.
You can actually, if you have it in large quantity, you can even sell it and make some small money.
Yeah, we have actually lots of it stored. So we're actually building the largest post-consumer pure water service bank in New York.
Wow.
That's a dream, yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. So basically, I'm trying to get one important message here. Like our brother said, he was in Malaysia, he was in Asia, and he saw how it's done there. And he came back to Nigeria and said, no, I'm in Nigeria, I have to implement. But most often, what other Nigerians do is they travel, and if they enter Dubai, enter UK, America, the next thing is they pick camera. Nigeria can never be like this. This is our own Nigeria. We can never see how UK clean. See how this place they do. How have you learned it to come and implement it in Nigeria? When will you learn it to come and implement that same thing you are appreciating in that country in Nigeria? Because before that country you are celebrating became what it is, some people had to bring that concept, that idea to that country. So instead of criticizing Nigeria, bring it, learn it. If you are man enough, if you are woman enough, bring that skill to Nigeria and do what this our guy. He's a young man, very young and gentle. Look, when I entered, I was scared because muscle full everywhere. So I have a few questions. Right. So basically, how long have you been doing this?
It started as a hobby in 2020, the COVID year.
Okay.
So then we started developing it, and then we stopped for a while because I had to do other things. But this eventually took over my whole attention. Yeah, so I'm focused on this now. So we've been doing this actively for since 2022. So we are trying to see how we can now build it into a business, because we have found out validation. It was a research that we're doing, but now we know that we can actually fully implement this and bring back the value for pure water sachets. Instead of throwing it out, bring the economics back and create something that everyone can actually be a part of.
So these are some of the products. These are, you can hold this one. It's lovely. Maybe they'll see that love sign.
Yeah, this was made in a girls' boot camp. Okay. So we taught them how to make something out of waste. So this was all hands-on. So we had a summer camp where the girls actually got to,
like a training project where you empowered other women.
Empower young women.
That's fantastic.
To actually create
so for now, is it only these kind of pillows and these products that you're producing, or you have other things that you're producing? But however, do you have other products you still intend to produce and you are still to launch them from these waste products?
Yes, we do.
What other products?
Yeah, we're looking at creating the collection bin. We have a bin. I think we've sold out most of the ones that we have. But one is in construction currently. So we want to actually use these materials to create things that are functional. Okay. Things that we need and things that people need around us. Yeah. So we saw a need for this. People don't have pillows to sleep. People in camps, if you go to NYC camp now, you see that some of them are actually sleeping on mats. Yeah. So and in some orphanage homes or care homes, people don't have mattresses to sleep on. So
this can be improved to mattresses.
Yeah, this can actually be covered and then people can sleep on it. So it is actually an alternative bedding for people who can afford it, instead of sleeping on the ground. we can learn on that.
Very important question again. How is the local government of this area or Nigeria or Akwa Ibom trying to, get into this? Because if I believe that if the government can get into this, maybe the entire Akwa Ibom will become a unique place. Nigerians wouldn't have to import pillows. Nigerians wouldn't have to import mattresses if this can be scaled up into a large, production area. So have you guys tried to push to that extent and see what it can do?
Well, yeah, we have actually engaged some agency of the government. We've talked to the waste management agency. We've spoken with the Ministry of Environment. But like, here you have to always show working.
Yeah.
So for us, we are focusing now on showing what can be done with this. And also to change that conception that plastic is a resource. This is just one thing that can be done with plastics. We can do so much. Basically, anything can be done with plastic, even from the clothes you're wearing to the shoes to even female wig.
Female wig?
Yeah, the wig people here is actually made with plastic.
Wow.
So this is actually just us showing that this is what can be done, but there's so much more that can be done with plastics, and we are exploring them. We are planning to build a workspace that we can now bring people in and be creative on how to see. We have this waste now.
Like
we have
full-scale factory.
Full-scale factory. People come in and learn. People come in and innovate. People come in and get creative to use this thing to create new materials, because the value or what you can use plastics to create is almost unending. So
Unlimited.
this is just us showing that this is what can be done at this stage of production. The next stage will be for us to actually start to apply heat to mold this into new materials.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's
Thank
where
you
we
so
are.
much. I am really, really inspired as an African youth coming all the way from Cameroon.
Oh wow!
I'm surprised to see that Nigerians are getting this far, and African youths in general are becoming creative. And we can't just keep waiting on the government and giving excuses the way others are doing. So man, I'm really grateful.
Thank you so much
for your time.
I appreciate it.
And come on, we'll do our best to reach out to people. So right now, are you taking demands? Like if somebody can ask for pillows or stuff like this, will you be able to deliver to them, and what quantity?
Yeah, we're actually prototyping, but it's already marketable because we just did one for a the Ibn Green Youth Hub.
Okay.
They ordered for some throw mattresses for their hub because they wanted to use things that are eco-friendly or made from waste. So we can take orders, but currently we are still prototyping. So we're looking at now building to get funding to produce it large scale. If you need pillows that you can sleep on, if you need things that you can, this can actually go outdoors.
Yeah.
It can be on your seat covers, it can be on your lounges outdoors. So you can actually contact us and we can produce them for.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so
we'll
much.
put this out there and hope Nigerians will love it, and we'll share your contacts and hope that you get some people that will be interested.
Yeah.
Are you open for partnership?
Yes, very much. A partnership starts especially from people who use sachets. So instead of throwing it out, bring it to us.
Okay.
If you can bank it with us, you can invest it, you can donate it. It's actually for us like currency.
Okay.
And also we're looking at people who can help to get the structure that we need, infrastructure we need, the machinery and equipment for us to take this to the next phase this year. So we're open for partnerships, we're open for collaborations, we're open for investments.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So basically, this is one that is ongoing.
Yeah, ongoing project.
This is an ongoing project. So this probably can become like a small mattress or a small bed.
Small mattress, yeah. And actually, you call it a throw mattress.
A throw mattress.
Yeah, so you can fold it, you can take it off to camp, you can use it and store it. You can use it as your throw pillow too in your
sitting room.
Your sofa. The three.
Okay, you can put it on the sofa.
Yeah. Put it on.
That's a good idea. All right, you guys are seeing work is going on here, man. Stop complaining and start working. Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you watched to this very end, then I really appreciate. Oh boy, you are a great person if you did that. So this is exactly what we need in Africa. This is what Nigeria needs, every African country. Now this kind of youth we need, youth that will convert all these problems we have, bring solutions to the problems, generate money, help the community, help the society. That's exactly what this our brother is doing. You cannot even count the number of Nigerians that are benefiting from this project. Imagine they scale this up into a big platform where all the mattresses in Nigeria are being produced here, where all the pillows in Nigeria are produced here. How many Nigerian youths will be employed? No, ask yourself the question. How many Nigerians will have food on their table? See, this thing is very easy. We just need to encourage this kind of activities. From him now, we can change the whole community. The place environment will be clean. Jobs will be created. There will be lesser problems. That is it. It's easy to make it. It's easy for us to transform the economy here in Africa. It all starts with us taking the initiative like this young man. I have never been so impressed in my life. This man does shock me, to be honest. If there's one big thing I've learned about this trip, is to be creative from this guy. The guy don't inspire me. And I know many of you watching this video now are so inspired and probably will be looking for him. So check the comment section of this video. The first comment, I will pin it. My contact is there, my email is there. You can reach out to me in case you want to get to this man, in case you want to partner with him, in case you want to work with him. We are open. He is open. He will definitely be guiding you with all the information that you need. This is a great project to invest in. It can transform lives. It can, become a changing project for the lives of many Africans and us as well. Guys, I appreciate it again. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this project. Let me know if you want to get into the project. But as of now, we keep going. We keep showing more.